Let's start recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new Financial Eagles trading session. Hello. So Miguel will be joining us. Just a few seconds. Let me start sharing my part. Okay, so finally, TradingView is working again. We had some issues today. So mainly, as you can see, according to a previous study, we were following the Elliott waves. We can see clearly the Elliott waves formation with the waves, and it's following technically, even if we had like few news or any like effect of the news, but mainly we will see like a stagnation here, for example, but it will continue the direction and it will continue technically. So this is the good part. Now, if we go deeper, we will see that we have wave one formed, wave two, which is a corrective wave of wave one. We have wave three, which is the extension wave, also four retracement and five extension. So now we are in the ABC or three corrective waves of the whole Elliott wave. Okay, so these three waves, that's why they are different than the five waves, in the beginning when we were counting them, because they are correcting the move up. So here we have, I want you to understand this. So here we have a change of direction. The market was going up all the time, even if it was retracing, but we have like a move up always happening. Because why? If we can see, this is the trend, it's an uptrend. We have low, higher low, higher low, higher low. You see here, even if it went down, it's a higher low than here. So we were always moving up. Now we will have a change in the direction. It means that the trend will start going down, as we can see. So we will start seeing high, lower high, lower high. Okay, and even here, if it's going down, from here it will be like this. So it's a downtrend. Unless something happens, like very high impact news will change the direction, this is something else. But we always we cannot confirm 100% in the market. We always can confirm 80%, 90%, which is good, which is a high percentage. Okay, because we can never control the market. Always the market is stronger than us. We just have to adjust with the market. We have to understand the market. We can never beat the market. Okay, so now we see a downtrend that is happening. We have the reversal candle. If you can see here, we can see the red candle. So it made like a wick up and moved down. Okay, and it stayed it didn't go up again. We have here, it opened on the low of the previous candle, made a wick up and moved down. So we are heading down. You can see we have high, lower high. If we want to check the candle on a specific counting. So as I was mentioning today, for people who were in the session in the morning, I said the downtrend will not happen from today's candle, but we have to choose a good support level where breaking it will be my sell, which is this sell comes with better confirmation. Okay, so that's why here we have this support line, and breaking it will be my sell. In order to take the sell, I need to have more than one confirmation. So first confirmation, it's called price action, where we talk about the candle. The candle where we have to wait for a wick up forming and then a move down, like this one, for example. Okay, this candle have a wick up and then it's moving down. So this is my first confirmation. Second confirmation, it should break the support. Third confirmation also, we can see it's the pattern or mainly the Elliott waves, because we are in wave A, which is a downtrend. It's going down, and it's the correction of all this move up and wave 5. So we are expecting a down move. And also the last confirmation is the indicators. If we see here, we started having the divergence before here we reached to this candle, or maybe that day we had this candle forming. So the divergence gave me an indication that the market will start going down. That's why I have here why it's a divergence, because the indicators are previously showing that Lama, get ready. We are about to take the sell. We are about to go down. Okay, and then the move down started happening. So every time I reach, and this is something that I want you to keep in mind, you should not rely on the indicators to start with the indicators, like using them as in the beginning. The indicators will come at last. Okay, because most people start like always following on the indicators. No, on gold, for example, the indicators was showing so many times that it will go down, but gold was keeping the move up. So we have to also like understand, this is something that you will learn with time, that each currency is affected by news and is affected by its own character, because some currencies have like strong characters or fire pairs, we call them. Other currencies are slower pairs. They directly like move with the indication, like, and they go down. Okay, it's accurate, but not 100% accurate. We always combine the indicators with the other method. That's why we teach the whole system. We have all the strategies inside the community. We never rely on one or two strategy. Okay, so here as I mentioned, so once we have all these indications happening, then we will go into the sell. So starting tomorrow or maybe tonight, we will be close to the entry. We will start seeing the move down. Okay. And we, of course, we send everything on Discord. Everything is well explained on Discord with entries, take profits, stop loss. And always keep in mind that you need to have a good risk management. The risk management, of course, you will find all the videos inside the website. If you didn't watch them, please go watch them. And if you watch them and you didn't understand, you can ask me during the session. Okay, in the end, of course, we leave the questions for the end. So this is the GBP USD. Now we will move to the USD Canadian dollar. As also I was saying today, I have to wait. Now this is the opposite of the GBP USD. So I was waiting there, the candle, the red candle. Here I wait the green candle, because from here I need to start expecting the move up. Okay, so after all this move down, you will ask me like, how would you know like which candle is green? Yeah, like maybe you will not know it here, but if you are following every day and you are consistent, you are going with the market step by step, you are checking up, even if you didn't take a trade, you never have to skip a checking up day, never. Okay, so while you are checking up with the market, you will be understanding day by day what is happening. That's why you will wait for the candle and you will see, oh, this is the green candle, this is the red candle. Okay, but if you want to see it like this, you randomly, maybe you will not understand like what is happening. So as I was saying, this pair is slow, but it doesn't mean that it's not moving. Okay, so we had a divergence, but the opposite side from the GBP USD, we are going up. It has been in the oversold area where people are overselling. And in this case, we have to start expecting that the sell will stop at some point. The sellers will stop selling, and we will start like the opposite or the reversal movement of the pair of the currency. This is a currency people are buying, okay, or they are selling the currency. So even with the slow movement, even with also like the news that are affecting, it doesn't mean that at some point it will not continue technically and follow the right direction. So here we have to choose a strong or a good resistance line, because to take the buy, we need to break the resistance line. So here, if you notice also, look how it reached this support. Okay, so here it was going, that was a long time, last year, it broke and went up, up, up. It was always going up. It faced like a stagnation. We had a stagnation period, and then it reached this level, but it didn't break it. So we might go up again. Okay, so let's work on the daily time frame. Here also we need multiple confirmation. For price action, of course, I need to wait for the candle to make a move, a wick down and a move up. If you, يعني, we can, if we want, start here the buy. We can make it, you know, like lower. It's not that big deal. Okay, so mainly tomorrow, let me see on a lower time frame. By the way, here, when I want to check a better entry, I go to a lower time frame because some people ask also why we are working on the daily, why we are working on the 4 hours time frame, why we are working on the 1 hour time frame, why 30 minutes, why 5 minutes. Hala, I will go into this deeper and I will explain. Okay, but mainly, okay, on 4 hours, I go on a lower time frame, like a zoom in. It's like you want to see something closer to understand what it is, you do zoom in to see. So it's the same thing. It's like I'm doing zoom in. Okay, so mainly, يعني it's not like there is no pattern, nothing to show me technically, for example, my entry. That's why I follow the support resistance line. These are like mainly the easiest thing that you can do. Um, you have to learn step by step to put a support and a resistance line to find them correctly. Once you start doing this, it's gonna be easy for you. So you will start to put them correctly and take the trade with confidence. Okay, it's a matter of time always. Always you have to give yourself, especially people who are learning like deeply the trading part, it will take you like few months to start spotting the right key levels. It's called also key level. Okay, because here it's a level where it's reaching and breaking it will make a difference, will make a change in the direction or like going with the direction. Because sometimes this resistance can reach here. If it doesn't break it, it means that it's gonna go down. So here we have a change of direction. Um, so mainly, I prefer to be on the safe side and break this resistance line, taking it from here because I have to see tomorrow candle. Because this pair is slow, I don't expect like a perfect movement from the candles. So I have to wait a little bit and see tomorrow candle making a wick down and going up will be my by breaking only the resistance line. Okay, it's not from here. If the volume is strong, we can like take it if you want from here because it will be pushing. You know, the volume will help me to take to take a trade with confidence. That's the point. But the volume is low on this pair. That's why I have to like wait for it. Okay, to break and see how it will be forming the candle, how it will be formed. Mainly, this is it for me. We will keep the questions till the end. Joseph, can you do your part?
زبادي انا ماشي الحل لما I
مش
kept
اوكي
saying
الانترنت يلا
لا
جو.
hot spot افضل. Okay, let me share my screen. I need request.
يلا اكيد لحظة. done.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you can see the screen. Okay, so let's start with the US 30. Okay, as you can see today, how it opened, like with the gap. Okay, so let's go first weekly. For the weekly, I'm gonna mark those levels. Okay, look at this consolidation over this area on the weekly. Okay, so breaking this area, it will lead me for a good push up. Okay, till those levels. Like that's 1,000 pip. Okay. As for the sell on the weekly, the same. I'm gonna wait the break of the same low of the week. Okay, we go for the daily. Here, the daily, it opened with a gap and pushed one way up. And inside this area, I'm not gonna take anything over here as buys. Okay, the buys I'm gonna wait for are the break of this area, but not one way. Yeah, I need a break, I need the retest, and then a push back up. That's a swing trade daily. Okay, so we go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, as you can see, look, it reached the entry exactly and pushed and reversed, retraced. Okay, it was pushing one way down. So for the buys, I'm not taking here over this area. Okay, As for the sells, I'm gonna wait again the break of this one, like to break to take it, filling the gap. Okay, and for sure we'll be securing along the way. Okay, we go to the 1 hour even. As you can see, the 1 hour have like a potential buy as intraday scalp over this area. That's a great push right now on the 1 hour. That's a great look. Look at this push. This candle even opened with a small wick and pushed. Look at this push. It pushed it and then it hit this area and reversed. So that's why we never take like one way push. Okay. So for here, let's wait this to see this reversal. Okay, it might retrace after all this big push, retrace. If we want to look at the Fibonacci, okay, we are on the 0.38 now. So it might even reach the 0.5, 0.6. Okay, let's see those levels. I always mark those levels. The sniper entry is 0.74%, the golden zone 0.6 and 0.5. So let's see the reaction on those levels. Okay. If we saw like a hit and a good reversal pushing down, we take it. If it was consolidating, we wait. We will wait for sure tomorrow. Better to wait for tomorrow. Because if you can see on the daily, we had a good rejection. Let me remove this. A good rejection. So tomorrow daily, if it opened, made a wick up and then pushing down, that might be great to be taking it. Okay. As buys, I will wait even because that's a good buy opportunity was now on this new 1 hour. That's like 50 pips. That's intraday. Okay. You take it as reversal candles and after a big push down and hitting this area. Okay. So that's for the US 30. We go for gold. Let's go gold weekly time frame. As you can see, we had two big bullish weeks. Okay. And then this week it pushed like one way up and then retracing, okay, reversing. The gold, it is bullish, okay, the gold still bullish, but for sure, everything like it will retrace, okay. Just let me remove this one, okay, great. Okay, we go to the daily time frame. As you can see, even we opened on a gap, it opened, look, it opened here. It closed here and it opened this area, then it closed the gap and pushed down. So even tomorrow candle, if it opened, made a wick up and pushed down, we still have those areas we might reach, okay? This area over here and this area over here. So let's see for tomorrow. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, it's not retracing. Look at this push. Look how many candle red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So taking sells, I'm out right now until I see a retracement. Even if it's gonna push down, but that's risky to be taking it. Okay. I prefer always a push, a retracement, and then pushing back down. I take it. Okay. So let's see tomorrow open how it's gonna be on the daily. Okay. And for the buys, I will wait a good reversal, a good close as a reversal and push up. But if I want to take it as swing, okay, if it closed as a reversal, pushed up, I don't take it the first time. I wait a retracement, a form of a higher low, and then I take it again. Okay. Follow the market structure, guys. Lows, lower low, higher lows. Okay. So this is it for the gold. We go for euro weekly time frame. It broke this monthly trend line we are talking about. Okay, look at this push. Here it hit, it did double top. That was our entry. And one way, look at this great push. Then it pushed, look at this push one way. Okay, you go to the 1 hour. Okay, this, oh, well, one second. Now let me see the first hit. It hit it over here. Okay, look at this push here. We started the cells over those areas, guys. Okay, and then look, it pushed up, it retraced. Here it did 1 to 1, like 100 pip push down on the euro. Okay, so now it pushed up and then look one way. It broke this monthly trend line. Okay, and now it's retracing. So I will wait. The cells, I'm not gonna take cells over here, honestly. I will wait a retracement. If I see a hit on this trend line and then pushing back up, we can take it as a swing, catch a swing trade over this area. Okay. So that's for the euro. we go for Bitcoin. Bitcoin even like did the great push. Okay, look, after we talked about this break, it pushed down. Look at this consolidation. Look at this trend line. First hit, second, third. Look how many times it hit this trend line. Then if you can see, look, it pushed, it did a consolidation on this trend line. Okay, look at this consolidation. You mark your level over this area here. It didn't break it even to go for sales. Okay, it broke it on the bullish way. Okay, so look at this consolidation and then look at this push. That was your first entry to take it over this area, and that's the second entry. Okay, and it pushed, and now for now, and it looks bullish. After this push, here we reached a strong area. We will see the reaction on the look at this area, very strong area. So we will see the reaction over here. Okay, but if we broke again this level, it might push again up. But let's see. Okay, because here it is a strong area. Okay, let's see the break of here. It's gonna be 94,800. Okay, as for sales, I'm not looking for sales right now. It will retrace at some point and then it will push back up. Nothing push one way, okay? So for the Bitcoin, I told you I will wait this break again over here. The sells, I'm not taking sells right now, okay? So this is it for me. We go for lead, Joseph.
Hello everyone. So let's move to the GBP JPY. Okay, so let's start with the weekly time frame. Look, after this push down and reaching this strong here resistance and support area, it hit exactly and reverse up. And also for the indicators, the CCI broke the oversold area and also the Williams percentage R broke from even before. So now after this 2 weeks candle close below this resistance, try to break it, but closing below this week, it opened, made a wick down, and now it's pushing up. So here it might be a good buy opportunity if we break it. But now we had some news on the GBP. Yes, from almost 10 minutes we have the Bank of England barely speaks. So better to wait, and also we are in the end of the day. So if today it closes at this level, we might see a good buy opportunity tomorrow. If we open, made a wick down and going up, it might be a good buy. Look for the third week here, trying to break up and reject down, trying to break down and reject up and down at the same level. So let's see how the daily today it closed. Hey, on the 4 hours. Look at this level. Today it opened this candle, reached the resistance and retraced down. Look at this strong key level here. How many times it hit and reject. So, but also this 4 hour candle opened without a wick down and going up, and this candle it's going up because of the news. So let's wait and see. Mainly now we are in a bullish trend, reversing the trend. So let's wait to see how the breaks will be for this resistance area. Might be here a good buy opportunity. On the 1 hour. Nothing clear on the 1 hour. Let's wait. It's 4 hour. Mainly we'll wait for tomorrow to break this resistance. That's it for me. Moving to Lydia.
Thank you, Joseph, for sharing. So with respect to, I cannot share my screen. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, now.
Okay, perfect. So with respect to the silver on the weekly time frame, as you can see, we are going up, so the trend is bullish. And for the bigger trend as well, you can see here, we are going up. So we'll go down to the daily time frame. As you can see here, it's pushing all the way up. So you have low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. So the silver is bullish for now, but I'll be showing you as a tracking for last week's trade. As you guys remember that we were in a buy, and I said last week that it's gonna be pushing towards the 1.618 Fibonacci to complete the wave 3, and it just did it today actually, and it pushed further as well. As you can see here, the candle. So now I'll be waiting for tomorrow's candle. If I can go down for the 4-hour time frame, I'll have to see a clear reversal on the 4-hour time frame confirming that the silver is gonna be going down as a correction wave 4 before we continue the bullish move to continue wave 5. But for now, if I go down to 1 hour, as you can see here, the candles are getting smaller now. So like it's still consolidating after all this big push up today. It made it at 5 o'clock. So as you can see now, it's small candle consolidating. We might be seeing a push up further to this level. As we can see here, a clean traffic, all this clean traffic down. So it corrected it up. But for now, I can't be like spotting any trade. So I'll be waiting tomorrow's candle. I'll be waiting the close for this today. Tomorrow, we might be seeing a reversal on 4 hours. We might, but we need a confirmation as it is still bullish. So I need a confirmation to go down so that I can like execute the sell on silver. So because it's gonna be like the correction of wave 4. But let's see tomorrow what will happen with respect to silver. Usually gold and silver, like they push together mainly. But for now, like I cannot be spotting any opportunity on silver. I'll be waiting tomorrow's candle mainly, but I'll be confirming more a sell on the 4-hour time frame as I cannot see anything that is clear on the 1 hour. Mainly, this is it for silver.
Thank you, Lydia. Now we will move to your questions.